Hello, this is Carrie, and I thought I would do this just this quick video since I got these pencils, and then I forgot about this this little journal after I had published the video that went live for everybody earlier today. So I thought I would do this quick little video and talk about the pencils that I have in a little bit more detail. And if you guys like this video, I can do a version of this to make it a little bit more a public version for everyone else. But anyway, so I will do a reintroduction of this, just in case. So it'll be weird for patrons because there'll be two introductions. There'll be an introduction now, letting you know what I'm doing, and then I'll do a second introduction so that if you guys feel that this video is good enough to make public, then I can just cut off the very beginning of this video and then we can just go live with everything. Okay, so anyway, so this is Carrie again, and I have another video for you today. So what I have here is I did a video that went live today on giving you guys a tour of my sketchbook, and then after that I realized that I had forgotten this one because this is the one that I travel with. It's a little bit smaller and a little bit lighter, so I thought I would just do a quick run through and showing you what I have done with this. This was done with the Pablos. I think everything here is done with the Faber Castell, unless it's labeled. This is done with the Pablos, but the other stuff here is done with the Faber Castell. So there is that. So that's just a quick sketchbook tour. Now I just got this. These are the travel pencils that I just got. I haven't had these for very long. I got these like about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And so these are the ones that I have been using to travel with most recently. Before that, I was literally just taking out the pencils that I wanted and putting them in the thing. So I like these tins, and I am just curious if you guys think that packaging should matter. Oh my god, the Derwents move around a lot. Every single time I take out the Derwents, they move around. Anyway, these are the Derwents. They also come in a tin that moves around a lot. But then I got this today, and these are the Tombow. Now, I have been generally displeased with this Tombow packaging because it's a blister pack, and as you can see, first of all, it doesn't really, it's technically reusable, but it's way too big for me to take it out on the road with me and to travel with them when I go out. Now these smell really nice. I think these are actual cedar. I'm not sure if the Derwent ones, smell funny. So I don't know if the Derwent ones smell funny because of the paint or because of the wood that they use, but they didn't smell particularly good, which is weird because pencils usually smell good. Anyway, this is the Tombow ones, and I just got these, and this is typical of Tombow. And again, I don't know if I should fault them for it, but basically, for the most part, there are some exceptions, but for the most part, when you buy Tombows, they're not going to be sharpened, and they will come in a blister pack. And this is the case universally. I think a blister pack is relatively cheap to do. I know some people who shall remain nameless like to take everything out and just put it all in one big thing, but I like to keep everything in a tin because it makes it easier for me to move stuff around and once I decide to do it. So they include the sharpener, which again, I feel like I don't need another sort of not that good sharpener, although this sharpener is better than the one that came in the other with the other pencils, with the Erogetin drawing pencils. This sharpener is definitely better than that one, but it's definitely not ideal. It's not as good as the sharpener that I actually like. Hold on, let me see. It's not as good as that. See, it takes a little bit too much force to do this. Yeah, this is not as good as my regular sharpener. And it makes a mess. You see what I'm talking about? See, it makes a mess. So I'm gonna take this out. Switch these to my slightly better sharpener that I actually like. This is one of the ones that I got. I think my friend Amy suggested this. So I'm gonna pause right here and just get a bigger thing to do this in. And we are done sharpening the pencils. All right, so we got the pencils. Sorry about that. We got the pencils all sharpened up. They're all nice and sharp. I think some might be a little bit more perfect than others. I think a couple of these maybe might need a little bit more time in the sharpener, but for the most part, this is done. So it looks nice. All right, let's test these out. I'm gonna pause and put these in the order and then swatch them out on one of my sketchbooks. All right, I'm back. I did this last night. All right, so let me swatch these out. These are in some kind of order from the hardest to the lightest. I'm sorry, from the hardest to the darkest. So mainly what we want to see here is, I just want to see that they're smooth and not scratchy, and that they go in the correct order of, you know, getting progressively darker. And then we will test their actual functioning, like how they actually produce images, in a minute. Although the truth is, with graphite, I mean, as long as it goes from lightest to darkest and you don't get any sand or mineral grit, it should be fine. I don't think there's that big of a difference. All right, this is kind of going off at a weird angle. But like I said, this is my first impressions. All right, so as you can see, even though it kind of goes off in a weird angle, you can see that it does seem to get darker. They are all smooth. That was a problem I had with the Derwent, where the H's were very scratchy with the Derwent. But with this, it's quite smooth with the H's, and I also like the level of darkness over here. I can't wait to compare them to some of the other ones and see how they actually function, besides just the initial impressions. So let me know if you guys like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.